wrestling fan. She, Shayna Baszler, Jessamyn Duke, and Marina Shafir have dubbed themselves the Four Horsewomen, a play on the Four Horsemen professional wrestling stable, with the blessing of members Ric Flair and Arn Anderson. WWE sporadic appearances and signing from 2014 to 2017. The Four Horsewomen were acknowledged on camera and commentary as such in the front row at was SummerSlam event in August 2014. The group also went backstage during the event, meeting Paul Heyman, among others. At WrestleMania 31 in March 2015, the Four Horsewomen were seated in the front row. During an in-ring argument between The Rock and the Authority Stephanie McMahon and Triple H, McMahon slapped The Rock and ordered him to leave her ring. She taunted him, saying he would not hit a woman. He left, paused, and walked over to Rousey to a loud ovation. He then helped her into the ring and said that she would be happy to hit McMahon for him. On July 13, 14, and September 12, 2017, the Horsewoman appeared in the audience of the Mae Young Classic to support their compatriot Shayna Baszler, who was making her WWE debut in the tournament. Additionally, during the event, all Four Horsewomen had a face-off with Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Bayley, who, in WWE together with Sasha Banks, are also known as the Four Horsewomen, hinting at a possible future feud between the two groups. It was reported in 2017 that Rousey had signed with the WWE on a full-time basis and had been training at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando. Raw Women's Champion and hiatus from 2018 to 2019, Rousey made a surprise appearance at Royal Rumble on January 28, 2018, confronting Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss, SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, and Asuka, who had just won the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble match. ESPN immediately revealed during the segment that she had signed a full-time contract with WWE. The jacket which Rousey wore during this appearance belonged to Roddy Piper, given to her by his son. On February 25th at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, Rousey was involved in an in-ring altercation with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, after which she signed her contract, thus making her a part of the Raw brand. On the March 5th episode of Raw, it was announced that Rousey would make her in-ring debut at WrestleMania 34, WWE flagship event, in a mixed tag team match pitting Rousey and Kurt Angle as her partner against Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. At the event, Rousey submitted McMahon with her trademark armbar submission hold to secure the win for her team. Her debut performance was widely praised by both fans and wrestling critics, with Jim Cornette calling it the greatest debut ever, while Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer noting that she at no point looked out of her element. She was crisp in just about everything, calling her performance one of the better pro wrestling debuts I've ever seen. The Washington Post noted the positive fan reaction, stating the match exceeded expectations, with fans firmly behind Rousey, and fans were surprised high-level coordination and quality of wrestling. Even those who were not agreed the match was entertaining. In May, after she was challenged by then-champion Nia Jax, it was announced that Rousey would get her first opportunity at the Raw Women's Championship at the next pay-per-view, Money in the Bank. At the event, Rousey went on to win the match by disqualification after an interference by Alexa Bliss, who attacked both Rousey and Jax and cashed in her Money in the Bank contract, which she won earlier that night, to win the title instead. For her first singles match and title opportunity, she was once again praised by fans and critics for her performance, with CNET stating for the first time, WWE biggest mainstream star is a woman. They believed that despite worry was that the match would expose Rousey's own inexperience, which would greatly damage her aura and star power, she came across as a formidable, believable star wrestler. The match was good, but she was awesome. Throughout her championship reign, Rousey went on to fend off title contenders such as Nikki Bella in the main event of the first all-women's pay-per-view Evolution, Mickie James, Nia Jax, Natalya, and Sasha Banks. In November, Rousey was supposed to face Becky Lynch at the Survivor Series pay-per-view in an inter-brand champion versus champion match. However, Lynch was legitimately injured during an invasion angle just minutes after she attacked Rousey backstage. At the event, Rousey faced Charlotte Flair instead, and won via disqualification after Flair attacked her with a kendo stick and steel chairs. A month later, on December 16th, at TLC, Tables, Ladders and Chairs, Rousey gained revenge against both Flair and Lynch as she pushed them off a ladder during their match, also helping Asuka win the SmackDown Women's Championship. Return and SmackDown Women's Champion from 2022 to present. On January 29, 2022, at the Royal Rumble, Rousey returned to WWE as a face, entering at 28 in the Women's Royal Rumble match and eliminating Brie Bella, Nikki Ash, and Shotzi. She won by last eliminating Charlotte Flair, thus earning a championship match at WrestleMania 38. On the February 4th edition of SmackDown, her first SmackDown appearance, Rousey chose to challenge Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania. By doing this, she reignited their feud from WrestleMania 35. At Elimination Chamber, Rousey teamed with Naomi to defeat Flair and Sonya Deville. Rousey's rift with Flair continued over the next few weeks, and on night 1 of WrestleMania 38, Flair defeated Rousey to retain the title, ending Rousey's undefeated singles streak. Rousey would, however, defeat Flair and won the title in a night quit match at WrestleMania Backlash. On the May 13th edition of SmackDown, she issued an open challenge for her newly won title. Raquel Rodriguez would answer the challenge, but Rousey retained her title.